Good morning, everyone. So today I'm going to show you one of the important thing in your data frame. That is a Python Panda programming. Python Panda programming CSV file. CSV file means comma separated value file. That means this is what on the back end we will create one file, and that file we will going to link with the Python. Okay. This pattern of file we will going to do, and after we create that particular file, then what we can do, we can add the columns, we can do the other different work. So today at first I'll show you how to create a comma value separated file, how to make the creations of the files in a data frame, and how to add the column in a data frame. So let us see about today's program. In comma value separated file, you see here at first I have taken the help of what the backend program that to be done with an Excel. I can do with an SQL also. So that will be afterwards. First comma value separated file, especially with an with Excel. So let us see how we can do it. So see here that what we are having here, and what we are doing this particular thing. At first you have to create this, and after you creating this you can create all this thing. Now saving is a very important thing. How to save it? You will go to the file, then you will go to the save as, and suppose you are saving in Excel. Okay, suppose I am showing you saving in Excel. So see here, there you have to go in this, you click here and you have to select CSV comma delimited. Okay, this thing to be selected, then only you can save your file. Okay, so this is the things, this is how you can save the particular, this is how this is you can save the particular file. Now let us come to the program. First you have to do the structure. What I again said, that you have to do this, you have to do this particular structure. So these the particular structures that you. So this is how we can have this particular thing. First you have to create the structure in the Excel, and you have to save it with a CSV as I have shown you. Okay, so path you will be selected by you. Okay, okay, then let us go to the program now. So see here in this particular program, what we have, I have input pandas SPD, and here I have taken the salary. Salary what the salesman. We will find that those the salesmen are there, and salesmen will going to have this particular thing. Okay, so quarter district, the those the things has been given. So this is what, this is the particular data frame that we have created. Now when we have created this data frame, in this particular data frame what we can find it, that this particular data frame pd dot data frame equal is salary. That means I am calling here the salary to be work with. Okay, now df2 underscore csv, sales.csv index is false, index is not required, creating of the my csv file. So okay, the df csv goes to pd read csv sales.csv. Okay, sales csv, then print that. That means this is the thing what we are creating. Where we are creating, we are creating this in the Excel. Okay, so as we are creating it in an Excel, so this is the particular thing that you can see, that you can find, that we will going to have this particular structure. And when we are constructing this particular structure, when we are making these structures, you see it what we have done it. We have done it here. The salary is what salary means. I have given the salary in the particular name of the structure or the dictionary, isn't it? So when I have given the name on the structure of this particular dictionary, that we find it, that what are the names I have given. First I have given one column name, that is called a salesman. After the salesman there is a sales. Okay, so as we can find that there is a sales. After the sales, then what we have a quarters. What are the quarters? There are different type of quarters. Then districts are there. Districts we have given it here, that in this particular those the districts are there, isn't it? So these are the things that we have constructed it. And when we have constructed it, we can find it, that each of these particular structures is there. And when we are having these structures, we are making these structures, and we can work on this particular structures. Okay. um, mm, that is what we can see, that we can find it, that df equals to pd dot data frame salary. Okay. So there what we can df dot to csv. um, so that what we can see, that we have sales dot csv. Okay, so index what we have given, indexing is false. So as we have given this indexing is false, that means I don't require here any index. And when we are not requiring the index, that means how we can going to get it, how we can find it, as a particular structure is there. So what we have df underscore csv equals to pd dot read underscore csv. What to be converted, that particular sales dot csv. Okay, sales dot csv, the print df dot csv. Okay, so let us see the output. Now see, in this particular area what we have here, see there are the total data structures has been formed, and it has been formed. And as I have shown you earlier, those the values are there. Values are what? Values are being made in the particular section of the Excel. So that has been gone in the Excel. That means with an Excel sheet we have make the collaborations, and we have added in this particular way. So I am showing you the Excel sheet now. So see here, those the values what are there, the values are been here. And in the Excel sheet, that means previously I have created the structures, and I have saved it as csv file. So when I called it and I implemented it, see, this is the thing that can be done and that can be used. Okay, so let us go to the next program. Now see the next program. In this particular program, what you can see here, you can see here that I have imported one csv file. Okay, as I have imported the csv file, then I have said open with personal csv in write mode as in file. So then what we can find, field names I have given the field name. Then write dot csv, dict means dictionary writer, file, and fields name. Okay, so write the right header, write rows. What are the rows? Name, that I've given one row. Then age, I have given one age. House, I have given the house name. Similarly, this way we have created it. Now with open person.csv in write read mode as a file. Okay, csv files, data csv dot reader. So from row csv file, dictionary row. So this is what we can see, that we do have those particular pattern. And when we are having those pattern, in this particular pattern we can implement it, we can create also the file. Okay, so we open the file first. That means what, there we have to create the particular file, and we have to construct those particular file. Okay, so we have to construct them, and after we construct them, then we can write it. We can write it, those the pattern of the phase that we can find, that we do have, and we do interact with it. Those the interactions that we can find it, that these are the different types of we are going to have it, and we can implement it. Okay, so this is the implementation. This is the part of implementations that we find it, that where we see that we have the different types of the writer that we are composing. So this is the way that we can find it, that we can construct this particular CSV file. We can construct from here also, and as we can construct from here, that means first we have open it in what, in a write mode. Okay, so what is the name has been given, person .csv as files. That means already I have created that particular file in the Excel. Okay, so there we have given the field name. Those the field names are there. So when we have given the field name, as we give the field name, we do here that write equals to csv dot dictionary, then writer, that the writer will be file comma field names, and those the field names will be there, and we can find it, that those the field names what are there, the field name will going to be implemented. Okay, so as we are implementing it, as we are finding it, say writer dot write header. Okay, writer dot write header means what, that we can find it, that we will going to have this particular structures. We will going to make this particular sections, and those the sections that we can find it, that we are having, and we are applying, that we are applying that uh, uh, we will going to uh, that we can see, there we find it, that right written row. Okay, written right row, that is there. Okay, so right row means when we are writing it, then we have with open cs person dot csv dot r as files. Okay, so this is the thing what we, that is that we find it, that CSV files is CSV dot of DICT reader. Okay, that means we will reader. So for row in CSV file, then print DICT dot row. That means this is the way, or this is the pattern that we can find it, that how we can implement, how we can make the particular pattern, and how we can work with this particular pattern. Okay, so this is the particular pattern that we have, and we have constructed it, and we can build it. Okay, so this is the buildings of the structures that we can see. This is the building of the pattern that we can say, that when we are making ourselves to the particular pattern, and particular pattern is that we can make our sections, that what is the file name should be there, what are the fields should be there, isn't it? And then when we find it, those the field, that write csv, we will going to write the header, and those the particular header that we can have those particular, and we are constructing it in this particular constructions. We will construct in this particular way, and make them in this particular area. Okay, so we have given the name, and say I have opened it with a read mode. Okay, so as I have read mode. So csv files equals to csv dot dic reader. That means we will going that particular reader, that we are going to it, that for row in a csv. That means what the csv that we are going to create, and how we can implement it. Okay, so this the implementation of the data, this the implementation of the structures that we are making, and that we are working. We can find it, this is the what can be implemented. Now let us see the output of it. Now see what are the particular output that we have. Okay, this is the output that we can get from here. See here, the house is red, age is that 28, and name is given. Okay, bubble. So this is the way we can create the particular structures, and we can make the particular structures to be implemented and to be worked in this particular pattern. Now let us see the next program. Now see the next program. In this particular program, what we have here imported the CSV with open with a personal .csv name and write mode. Okay, and when we have given it in the write mode, there we can find it that file name, there is a field names we have given here the field name. After we have given the field name, then what we have given, the csv dot dict, then we are writing in the dictionary field, and file name equals to fields names. Okay, then write dot writer head, what we will write. So that is the blanket, then we will going to have the writer, those the values we are printing. Now we are opening personal.csv or read mode as file. So csv file equals to csv dot dict reader file. So row from the csv. So this is what we can see it, and that we do have this particular pattern there we are having those particular structures that they are going to they are been important, they are been very implementable. How we are implementing it, how we can find it, the voice that we have given and the words that we have given, we can implement it and we can work on it. So our working, our implementation, our practical implementations that we can find it, that we have those structures and we are making those structures, isn't it? So in this particular structure, what we can find it, that we will going to have those the dictionary, and we are making those dictionary to write things in a file. So as I have give being all these particular structures, being the particular pattern that we are having, that how we are making it, how we are working with, and how we have implemented it. The implementation is very important, that what is the structures you are creating, what is the structures you are doing, that is very important. Now how we can open it, we can open it in a write mode, we can open it in a read mode. So see here, that what we have done, with open person.csv, then in w means write mode as files in the then next one we have written person.csv, r means read mode as files. So csv.files dictionary reader, that means we are taking it from the dictionary and we are working with this particular dictionary. So when we are working with this, when we are making this particular making this we uh, those the particular pattern that we have, that we are implementing, that we are structures that that what we are going to work with, and we can make it. So those the implementation, those the part of implementation of the data that we have created, that the particular structures we have created, we can see that how the structures can be implemented and how we have those particular pattern or structures, isn't it? So this is the particular pattern or structures that we have and we do maintain it. Okay, so if you want to make it, if you want to do it, first what I said, that you will go to the particular excel, you will create it and save it with a csv, as I have shown you. So after saving it, no need of giving the other values. Then you can make those structures, those the values that we are implementing at this moment. And as soon as we are implementing moment, that means those the csv file has been created by the name person.csv. I am bringing those things, and I am making those particular things to be implementations and particular work. So let us see how we can implement it. Okay, so let us see what is the output of it. So let's see that this is my output, and this is the particular output that we are going to have. And in this, and as we open the particular excel file, based on that also we can see that those the values are being stored here and they are being implemented in this way. Okay, so thank you. Today I am ending my today's session here. Thank you all.